I have a DMG Game Boy that I got, and I'm going to get the screen modded. I'm gonna get a modded backlit screen. I'm going to my local game store that's about 30-40 minutes away, and we're going to drop it off. And hopefully, I don't know how long it'll take. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna get all the information. We're gonna get the screen replaced and modded because there are horizontal and vertical lines, and I called the guy at the game store and he told me that it's most likely that that means that that's shot. That there's nothing you can really do to fix the screen when the vertical and horizontal lines appear. So I'm gonna go the extra step and just get a backlit screen so I can really enjoy the Game Boy, so that I can really enjoy the games that I've gotten on the Game Boy and have a great experience. And I'm really excited. I love going to game stores. We're doing a little vloggy vlog of it. And I'm excited to take you along on this journey on getting my screen replaced with a nice little backlit screen. And this is the before. I don't know what it'll look like. It'll probably look the same, but we're gonna go to the game store, hopefully today, and we're gonna get it fixed and replaced or whatever. And then I'll tell you all about it.
3 weeks later.
After a couple weeks, my Game Boy has returned home to me. I picked it back up from the game store a couple days ago. It got fully repaired. We're gonna talk about all of the things that they changed for me, updated, and then we're gonna turn it on. I'm gonna show you what they did kind of while it's on, and then maybe pop in a game and I'll show you the features. So maybe a little bit of gameplay. We'll see. We'll see which game we get to play. What am I doing? What am I saying? This is my original Game Boy, my DMG Game Boy that I got from my dad maybe last year, sometime last year. And I had been meaning to clean it up, get some games, actually play games on it, but I really needed to bring it in somewhere to make sure it works, to get it fixed. And it turned out the screen was so shot that it needed to get completely replaced. A common feature, a common defect, I guess, of the Game Boys. So the screen will form lines, and apparently I think what the guy said, vertical lines can be fixed with like a little bit of soldering. Once you get horizontal lines and vertical lines, it's not gonna really fix it. You can't fix that. So I brought it to a game store. I brought it to a local game store. I'm in upstate New York, so I brought it somewhere, and luckily they had a repair guy who could completely swap out the screen for me, and they did an amazing job fixing it for me. So I still have the plastic little screen protector on it. They gave me a brand new screen and with like a glass cover case. So it's no longer that plastic case that covers the screen. I also believe that the capacitors got changed. There's a new side button that changes the color of the screen and the contrast for the screen with a bunch of settings. New speakers. He cleaned the entire board for me. Cleaned the exterior of it. It really looks way better than what I was able to do and clean the way I was able to clean it. So it looks phenomenal. It just, if you had watched my other video where I cleaned it, I tried my best, but this just really, it looks amazing, and the color, you know, hasn't really faded from the original shell of the Game Boy itself. So the fact that it just looks so pristine, in my opinion, it looks amazing, and the screen looks great. It sounds really good. They tested it out for me at the game store to kind of show me how it works. It sounds great. It looks great. I'm just so excited to actually play on this and to experience some Game Boy games, and then maybe one day get an SP or an Advance and just, you know, continue my Game Boy journey, because I'm really just a Nintendo DS girl so far. But I got my Game Boy back, and I'm super freaking pumped to actually get some games in here. And we're gonna do like peel the little plastic piece off, and we're gonna play a game, and I'll show you all the fun little features of the new screen, and hopefully the sound as well. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hannah. I make gaming videos, a lot of physical media, a lot of game talking videos. I stream on Twitch, link down below if you want to check that out. But I really love physical media. I love old games, retro things. I never got to experience the Game Boy because I was born in '99, so it was before my time. But I'm really excited to get the opportunity to at least play on it, and play on it in such a good condition. Phenomenal, it's amazing. I feel very thankful, very lucky that I have this, that my dad gave this to me. And yeah, hopefully pick up some more games for it. I only have the games that I got in my game haul. If you want to check out my game haul, it'll be linked over here in this corner. Go check out my game haul. Probably want to get a couple more games. Gonna get one when I picked up my Game Boy from the game store, and then I decided to not do it because I'm trying to save money right now. So, you know, we have the games that we have. Once I finish those, I feel like I can get some more, you know? Like, I need to play some games before I buy more games. So that's the plan. Let's go turn it on. Let's show you the screen, show you the new features, all the colors. Super cool. Let's go. Okay. So here's the Game Boy. Super, super pretty. It looks great. Even on screen, it looks great. And again, there's the little plastic bit right here. So let's go ahead and just peel that off because we don't need it on there anymore. Actually, let's put batteries. Let's put batteries in first so that I'm not touching the screen with my fingers and getting it all, you know, all fingerprinty for the video. That would just be super unfortunate. We're gonna put some Duracell batteries in there, get it all ready for a game. All right, batteries are in. Oh my God, it just looks so good. I'm trying not to get anything, you know, in the camera, but the screen just looks so nice. I love it so much. It just feels so good. And again, he did a great job cleaning it. I'm gonna put some before pictures here, show you what it looked like when I first got it, what it looked like when I cleaned it myself, and then what it looks like now, obviously, is this, but it has definitely come a long way and it looks great like this right now. But the big showstopper is obviously the screen when it's on. I mean, that's why you get a screen replaced, is to actually play games on it and have it look nice, have the games look good. We're gonna pop in a game. Now, this is my first time actually putting a game in it myself. So we're gonna put in Snoopy's Magic Show. I'm super pumped to play this game. It looks super, super cute. We love Snoopy, we love Woodstock. I don't know what the game's about, but you know what? We're just gonna pop it in, show you the features. Snoopy's Magic Show, Peanuts characters. So I believe that's the speaker dial right there. So we can turn down the speakers, but here's the screen in all its glory. It looks phenomenal. If you press it in, it changes color. That's the left side little scroll wheel. There are a couple different colors to choose from. This is really cute, purple. That one's just black and white. Orange or red. And then this one, I forgot what he said it was. He said it was a specific game console, I think. Their colorway. Not sure. It has, you know, has some oranges and some pinks, but it looks pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure then that just circles back to the original. Yeah, the original normal looking screen, but look how I think it looks great. I think it looks so clear. There are a couple of things, you know, that certain games did with the original screen to kind of have certain effects in their game that won't show up normally here. So, you know, we'll just enjoy it however it is. I'm super excited to play it. Honestly, we can check out some Snoopy Magic Show. It's just Snoopy Magic Show. It's not Snoopy's Magic Show. Game start. Oh. Oh, I died. I unfortunately... Oh, okay. I understand. I understand what I'm to do here. That had me a little confused for a second, but you know what? We did it. We're getting the Woodstocks. Yeah. All right, I'm doing really well. There's not much to say about a game like this, but it's enjoyable. I mean, Snoopy is definitely a little cutie patootie. We could just open those up like that. Click on that and get to Woodstock. I don't know where the magic comes in. If it's a magic show, what's the magic, you know? Another cool feature, so if I think I can turn up and down the brightness. Oh, see, now I'm changing the colorway. But you can turn up and down the brightness. He's so cute. I love him so much. Look how freaking cute Snoopy is. I would get that as a tattoo. That's adorable. That's the Game Boy. That's the whole Game Boy. I'm really happy with it. I'm excited to play more Snoopy's Magic Show. No, there's an S on here. It says Snoopy's Magic Show, but when you put the game in, it just says Snoopy Magic Show. No idea what that's about, but hey, I'm just glad to be playing a Snoopy game. I'm excited for the Casper game and the Tamagotchi game. And I think I'm taking your recommendations. I think I'm gonna get Tetris. And then I do wanna get a Pokemon game because I think it would be so fun to play a Pokemon game on the Game Boy, on the original Game Boy. So I think we're gonna do that. That's gonna be a good time. I don't know which one to get, probably save up for it. That's gonna be a big purchase. And it's super cool. That's just the main screen. But yeah, changes colors. If you hold down, it comes up with a cool little menu where you can change things and adjust settings and stuff. So that was a cool feature. And yeah, you could just slide up the brightness, change the colors. I freaking love that. I think it's so cool. I think it's super, it looks great. I don't know how many times I can say it. Really happy with it. Thank you to the guy who did it for me. It was great. If you're in upstate New York, I know where you can get your Game Boy freshened up. So thanks for watching. Oh, see, I got fingerprints all over it. I got fingerprints all over it already. Yeah, that's it. That's the video. I just wanted to show you guys that I got my Game Boy. I guess you consider it modded. I got a modded screen, so it's a modded Game Boy. They had to go in and kind of, you know, cut part of it. You know, worth it to me. At least I think so. Get rid of those fingerprints. Yeah, that's my modded Game Boy, my new screen on my DMG Game Boy. Super excited to have this in my game collection and to get more games. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already, let me know in the comments below what new Game Boy games I should get. I'll have a new video out soon. I'll see you in the next one.